Hello, my name is Cooper Spray, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my family barbecue chicken. So, first step is acquire some chicken. Thighs, tenderloins, breasts, does not matter. So just take the chicken. You're going to want to trim off any tendons, any fat, any non-presentable items. So let's go ahead and chop those up. The benefit of using chicken breast tenderloins is that most of the tendons are already cut off for you, so unless you're really picky like me and you like to get every little bit of it, not really necessary. But if you're going to be making thighs, definitely recommend taking some time to cut off the tendons. So see, this piece is now basically tendon free. This next piece here. So what you want to kind of do with the knife, and what I'm not doing here, is not pull the chicken away from the tendon, just cut down into the tendon. It doesn't matter if you have to cut the tendon into multiple pieces, just as long as you get it out of there without taking off as much chicken as possible, obviously. Okay, so next step, marinade. I already have some chicken marinating because it's not much of a marinade unless you actually marinate it for a couple hours. So you can, put it in the morning to have for lunch, or you put it in the morning for nighttime, put it in for the morning if you want to have it the next day. Like, doesn't matter, just give it a little bit of time to soak. Before we do that, however, if you want to get really juicy chicken, a trick that I have done, but I will be definitely criticized for this, is take your fork and you're going to want to score the chicken just all along the top here with your fork. And what that does is, at least in my mind, is let the sauce seep into the chicken, make it juicier. So just take your fork, score up the chicken like that, and then get your bag. This is a 2-quart bag, I believe. I typically do a gallon size when it's at least a pound of the chicken, but since for demonstration purposes, standard Ziploc will be fine. Just get the chicken in there. It doesn't need to be placed any sort of way. First thing that I like to add is the lemon juice. And that's because the longer the lemon juice stays on there, everything's hopefully going to stay on there for a long time, but the more time the lemon juice has to react with the chicken, the more flavor it'll bring out. So the next thing you want to do is add Worcestershire sauce here. And then a small bit of olive oil, usually 2 teaspoons for a pound of chicken. Just a dash for our purposes. And then salt, pepper, 2 absolutely necessary spices, again, to your taste. I love salt, so I'm going to put a lot of salt in there. I also love pepper, so I'm going to put a lot of pepper, but again, however much you feel comfortable with. Alright, once you got those in there, and you can add, and there's really, besides putting the lemon in first, there's no order to the ingredients. This is supposed to be something you can make it anytime, any place sort of deal. And then we have barbecue sauce. So sometimes I put the barbecue sauce in the marinade, sometimes I don't. Right now I'm actually not, because the marinade, this will not have a long enough time to have any effect on the taste of the chicken. It's better to just put it on top. But the next thing I'm going to do is add a general spice blend. So this has just some onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and a couple other things thrown in there. So you can use, you know, whatever spices you like. If you like garlic, onion, you know, whatever you want to taste more of, does not matter, as long as there is olive oil, garlic, the Worcestershire sauce, and then sugar, which will be our next ingredient. So I'm just gonna, again, take a pinch. These are all rough measurements. I never measure anything when I'm cooking. I don't think that you should either, unless you're baking. So yeah, seal that up, stick her in the fridge, in the cooler. I've even left it in my truck and it's been fine. Lemon juice is a preservative. So I'll just do a little fast forward and show you the cooked chicken at the end. Hello, my name is Cooper Spray. I am going to show you how to make my famous barbecue chicken from my own family recipe. So first step, you got to take your chicken. Should be chicken thighs. Unfortunately, all we had at the house today was chicken tenderloin, so that will have to do. It really does not matter what cut of chicken you're using, as long as it is a bird that can't fly. So you're just gonna want to trim off any little tendons, which on a chicken tenderloin is not much, and as I'm sure you can tell from the video, I'm not exactly a pro chef here. Let's cut this.